My name is Jessica Luxe, and in this video we are going to be going through how to do a DIY choker tee in less than 5 minutes. So you can also wear this t-shirt two ways. The first way is in its original form as a v-neck, but you can also, if your shirt is big enough, bring down the shoulders for a different look. So if you want to learn how to do the DIY choker tee, keep watching. So first things first, grab yourself a t-shirt. Mine is this graphic tee from Forever 21. Personally, I like the way that this DIY looks on a graphic tee, so that's what I'm going to be using for this. Second thing you're going to want to do is turn the shirt inside out and then put it on the way that you would if it was right side out, so you can sort of see the graphic coming through. Thirdly, you're going to want to decide how far down you want the V to drop. I'm actually wearing a bustier on underneath this to help me gauge how far I want the V to drop, because I plan on wearing them together. And then you can use either a white chalk, or I'm going to be using this white gel pen, and since it's on the inside of the t-shirt, it sort of like lessens the permanency if you make a miscalculation. I'm sort of thinking about right here. So yeah, wherever the v-neck drops, you know, find where you want it to drop on you, and then go ahead and make a mark. So mine's gonna be right about here. And then after that, you can take the t-shirt off, leave it inside out, and then from there, we start mapping out where we're gonna start cutting. Next, you're gonna get yourself a ruler and your marker, and we're going to start tracing the plans to cut. So since the collar is going to become the choker, you're going to want to leave that alone, and I would probably start pretty close to the neck because you want to keep the collar pretty thin. So I would probably start about maybe an inch from the neckline. Mimic that on the other side. So we know this is 10 inches across. So with a 5-inch mark roughly. And then the next thing you want to do is take your middle point and take it to your shoulder. Same with the other side. So now we have our V, and we can start cutting. So I'm gonna start up here, and you're just gonna want to push the scissor through, because you don't want to cut down. You want to start within the seam so you don't wreck the shirt and the end structure of it. And then just cut in from your inch seam so that you are alongside the collar seam. Get as close as you can, and then we're going to start making our way around the collar seam. Be really sure not to cut into the seam. Leave it alone. And you're done. So this part you can like stretch it out a bit, and let's try this on. This is the final result. I actually really like the way that it kind of shows off just a peek of the lace of the bustier. Feel free to rip it and like stretch it out a little bit. I decided not to cut any holes in this one because I think it looks quite clean at this point, and I'm not really feeling overly distressed t-shirts at the moment. This is pretty good. So that was the tutorial for the DIY choker tee. I love the way this looks. It brought some life to an old t-shirt that I was thinking of getting rid of, but I really love the way that it looks now, and I'll probably be wearing it with the bustier that I styled it with today, as well as probably like lace bralettes, bandeaus, whatever. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you tried this tutorial. I'd love to see how it worked out for you and which t-shirt you chose, whether graphic or not. And I'll catch you guys next time.